Hello and welcome to another Ian's Tutorial TUKEsday. Roll the intro. Alright, so now as a bit of an experiment, we're going to do something a little more fancy, a little more complicated and a little more difficult. Although actually it's not too difficult, and I'm going to show you how to cheat a little bit, which is what I do when we do a gig. So when we're out as the Jive Aces, we have a lovely young lady called Amy Baker, or Amy Baker if you're French, because she's not, she's from Portsmouth, and who sings with us, and we do this song, also of Disney fame, made famous by Peggy Lee, and it's called He's a Tramp. And now, I'm going to show you now, and I'd like some feedback from people and say, oh, this was easy, not easy.
That was not easy.
Because once you've got these little chords, it's actually very easy and you can use them for a lot of different jazzy stuff. So we're going into the world of sort of the jazzy, swingy sort of sound now. So it's not too many chords or not too many positions, and I'll show you. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go right up the dusty end, as I've said before.
I never said dusty.
This is the dusty end, the technical term known for the, where certain people dare to go up the neck, which on a soprano ukulele, sometimes you can only get so far before they start getting stuck and they don't sound as good. But this one's pretty good, this Carla. And we're going to start here on G. Now, this is a G6. Now what you do is you put your whole finger, very easy, your whole finger right across on this fret, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Thus. You see? The only thing you have to do is you have to practice putting that down there, and you do get rather, when you're not used to it, you get funny lines on your fingers and it can hurt. But you just need to get that exact pressure, not too light, or it sounds like that, and just enough. And what you can do is, so that it doesn't hurt too much, you just push it down, ease it down as you're playing it. And that's just something that comes with a bit of practice. You can do that. Now what we're going to do is, there you go, you're on the 7th fret, and that is a G6. And what we're going to do is the intro, and during the song, it just goes down like this. What you're doing is you're going from there, is literally moving the finger down, so the next fret down, the next fret down, and the next fret down. And that is a G6. And you're going G, F sharp, F, E. And you just practice that until you get it nice and easy. So that's a G6, an F sharp 6, an F6, and an E6. There you go. All those chords in one go. Now, it goes to the next thing, which is here. This is a nice little cheat that I do. This is an A minor, but it is also a C6. And what you do is, again, on the 7th fret, you put your little finger on the 1st string. Then you go to the 2nd string, and 2 frets down on the 5th fret, you put your finger there. Then you go back to the 7th fret for the next 3rd string, and you put your finger on there. And then back to the 5th fret for the 4th string. I'll show you that again. Thus, 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 thus. There's a lovely 6 sound. So, that is in this song, that is an A minor. So you've got the, and then all you do is you move your little finger, this finger here, don't know whatever you call that finger. Here's a ring for your finger. The one next to the little finger. You move that finger down 1 fret to there. Now you may have to practice that, squishing them in like that. And that is a way of doing a D ninth, a D9. You listen to that sound, and it's very nice. It's got a lovely little backwards and forwardsy jazzy sound. So the intro, the beginning of this song goes. Back to the G. So you got the G and down. Down those 4 frets, and then now once you know those chords, that's most of the song is done around those chords. I'll get Amy to sing it in a minute if she's around, but it's not really in my key, and it's also about a man. But basically, you know, he goes, he's a tramp. I'll try to sound like Amy. He's the tramp. Do, 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 do. So that's those chords. Now, they just get repeated. Now, the next thing we're going to show you is what they call the bridge.
Take 'em to the bridge. Take 'em to the bridge. All right, but take 'em, Joe. Take 'em to the bridge.
And it's a bridge because it goes across from one bit to another in the song. And what we do is you've got the G, again, the G6, and you turn it into a G7 by just sticking your finger there. There you go. Little finger, thus. Ooh, G7 goes like that. So you got the G6, G7. So you're going to the bridge and you've got that sound. You can immediately hear, instead of the 6, you've got that bringing you into the bridge. That nice little 8 strums there. And you go to the next one, which is, as I was saying earlier, this is the same as the A minor, but you use the same one, and it is, in this case, a C. I don't know, that's music. That's how it works. Anyway, but by cheating, you can just do the same chord, and there you go, you're going to the C. So you've already got that, it's the same as the A minor. And then you get these 2 fingers there, whoa, and you swap them. This one goes to the 2nd string, replacing this one there, 2nd string on the 5th fret, and then this one now goes to there. There you go. And A7. There you go, A7 there. Which, if you notice, for those paying attention in a couple of the other tutorials, that is actually exactly the same as the F7 slid up. That's the good thing about these chords, you can do them all the way up. So you go the C, swap over, A7. So I said it was complicated, but once you've got this, you'll be able to use it for all sorts of things. Now, swapping back to the C shape, and then sliding back down to the D9 that you had earlier. Another 8 counts there. So, the bridge again goes G7 to the C6, swapping them over, making it an A7, and then back and to the D9. So it looks very complicated, but once you've got this down, this is an advanced one. We're going to put a thing on it, a warning, advanced.
It's advanced.
But once you've got this, you can cheat and you can move things around, and it becomes a lot easier to play quite a complicated song, which is quite jazzy, and it has a nice sound up the top here. So, as I said, you've got the intro. And and then during the song you have the same chords. And what I'll do is I'll get Amy to come in and she can sing it, and I'll show you how it works in the context of the song. Amy!
Amy?
All right then. Now, I've just dragged Amy from doing her makeup before our show this evening, but she already looks glorious.
Oh, thanks.
And so, as I said, this is a bit of an experiment. So we're doing what seems to be quite a complicated song, lovely jazzy song, Peggy Lee. So we'll do it now. I'll play through the chords. Amy's going to sing. You can have a go. And worst case scenario, you get to hear the lovely Amy singing beautifully. Here we go then. He's a Tramp. And here's the intro starting with the G6.
He's a tramp, but I love him. Breaks a new heart every day. He's a tramp, I adore him, and I only hope he'll stay that way. He's a tramp, he's a scoundrel, he's a rounder, he's a cat. He's a tramp, I adore him. Yes, even I have got it pretty bad. You can never tell when he'll show up. He gives you plenty of trouble. I guess he's just a no-camp pup, but I wish that he were double. He's a tramp, he's a rover, and there's nothing more to say. He's a tramp, but I love him, and I wish that I could travel his way. Wish that I could travel his way. Wish that I could travel his way.
Oh, doesn't she sound great? Ain't she lovely? That's Amy. And if you notice, I did a nifty little outro there with the... just moving them backward and forward on the fret there, which is pretty simple in itself. So, yeah. Click down the bottom, subscribe.
I did just start subscribing.
Get the chord sheet and get your free chord sheet. Actually, you know, probably I'd get the chord sheet and then do it with it. Go over it a few times and give me the feedback. And let me know if you think, oh God, this is way too advanced. Or for people who are a bit more advanced, this may be really simple and you just think, I'm a bit thick and slow doing this one anyway. So anyway, it's a lovely song. Amy is a great singer. Come and see her singing with us at a gig. Tutty bye.